So this is Clyde. I bought Clyde over at the Bamberg Castle in the UK, and Clyde is a classic Scottish upper UK gargoyle that would normally be guarding a building. Now I like Clyde a lot, and he looks pretty good on this mantle. However, he's supposed to be doing his job outside guarding his house. I'm not gonna hang Clyde on the house, but I was thinking he definitely needs a new perch. So I'm working on that. And I'm gonna see what kind of monstrosity I can build as a perch for Clyde outdoors. Well, after a little bit of thought about the habitation for Clyde, I've come up with an idea. I would like Clyde to preside over a fountain. Of course, I'm gonna have to make a fountain to do that. So I found on Marketplace this old weathered bird bath. I like the way it looks, man. It looks very cool. So I figured Clyde can sit right here in the middle of this bird bath if I can figure out a way to mount him in there. And then I'll have the water feature. I found in the cabinet a brand new pond pump, rather, that I've had for years and years. I have no idea why I bought it, where I got it. It was in a real old package. It was brand new and it works. So I believe I can make something. What I bought here are just sprinkler guards, and I figure they're gonna be his tower he sits on. And I bought a drill bit for cutting concrete, or for drilling concrete. So I'm gonna try to not bust these things up, and I'm gonna drill a hole in this one here and a hole in the bottom one. You can see I bought some line and a brass fitting. And I bought an extra one of these just because I know I'm gonna screw up and probably crack one of them when I'm trying to drill it. Anyway, I'm gonna put them all together with this heavy duty construction adhesive by Gorilla Glue after I drill the hole. And they should give them a nice perch right there. And I might not even have to paint those things because the green color on them sort of matches the weathered green that's underneath that. So we'll see, I'll come back. Okay, so the next thing I had to do here was check the pressure on this pump, because it'd be terrible to get everything hooked up and done and then the pressure is too much and it just pees right over the side. However, you can see there's not a lot, there's low manifold pressure here, so I don't think that's gonna be an issue. And then I think you can turn the pressure up on it. So yeah, that's gonna work out. Just a little stream coming out. I didn't film myself drilling this because I figured I was gonna break one and I wanted to save myself the embarrassment. But this is the first one I drilled. This one's gonna go at the top where the water is actually gonna come out right here. And you can see I did it at an angle. It's gonna go down this way. And that's so that it'll come out, the water will come out at a more natural angle. And then the center one here, see I drilled that one right in the back. That's where the tube's gonna come in. Then it'll come out the top one. And this is my brass piece that I was showing you earlier. Both ends look like that before this. They were both threaded. Of course, that would not look right where the water comes out. So I put it in the grinder. Well, actually, I put it in a vise and I took a grinding wheel to it and made it look like more of a natural fountain piece. So it'll fit in there right there like that. And that looks more like what a fountain would look like. So now it's time to glue them all together. Well, it's not the finished product, but it's almost there. I need to find a top to put on top of that column, something that's round and a little prettier for him to sit on. And then I might try to find a light to light the whole thing up. But otherwise, everything seems to be working as advertised, and the bird bath, even though it's got cracks in it, it's holding water, not leaking all over my floor. That was a big chance I was taking there. And yeah, I know it might look like Clyde's peeing, but trust me, he is not anatomically correct to achieve that task. This should be the last chapter of the epic saga of Clyde making his transition to outdoor living. Now, I should say part-time outdoor living because just as I'm part-time down here in Venice, he'll be restored to his honorary place on the mantle when I'm gone. But you can see, man, I got lucky. I found this waterproof light that fits right in there. And I was gonna put a top on this, but when it gets darker, you'll see it. It really pops with Clyde sitting there on that. I'll take a video of it in different colors and glowing in and out of different colors in a second. Here's Clyde in red. I'll take a picture here in a minute with it glowing in and out of different colors. Now this is the LEDs transitioning in and out of different colors. And of course all the new LEDs do this. And I think I paid $2.99 for that LED light. The only thing else I might do is if I can find a waterproof LED bulb small enough, I'll stick it into the water stream so that the whole water stream would light up. That would be cool. But for right now, this is it. And who knows, man, when it gets darker, that may light up that light stream a little bit. And if it does, I'll add it to the video. Clyde. One last video. It's a little darker now and I added a second light. I bought every light Ollie's had, which was only 2, but for $2.99 a piece, you can't beat that because they're waterproof. Anyway, I think that looks pretty cool. Just thought I'd add that. All right, say goodnight, Clyde. Good night, Clyde.